Hi, I'm Gregory-Smith, and this is my amazing new cookbook, Mighty Spice, which features a load of delicious recipes that use no more than 5 spices. That includes fresh ginger, garlic and chilli, so everybody can give them a go. For me, spices are about simple, fresh cooking. Sure, they can be super hot, but at the same time, they can be delicate and really fragrant. And the best thing about them, you don't have to be an expert in the kitchen to use them. Just let the spices do the talking for you. Now I'm going to cook you one of my favourite curries, which is a chicken Kadahi. And the first thing that I need to do is cut up a fresh chilli. I'm going to leave all the seeds in so it's kind of nice and hot, good and fiery. Now the name of this curry is called a chicken Kadahi, and that's in reference to the pan, which is something that everybody in India would use. And it essentially looks like a wok. So for the purposes of my cooking today, I'm just going to keep it very simple and use a wok. Next up, I'm going to just finely chop a red onion. Just keep it really rough and ready. It doesn't need to be anything fancy for this at all. So with the ginger, I'm going to just chop it into little pieces that will go into the curry. And now we're going to chop the pepper. And the pepper will give it a really nice crunch. So the last thing that I need to slice is the tomatoes, which will form the base of the sauce. These will break down with all the lovely spices, the salt, the ginger, everything will make a delicious sauce. So that's those all done. So we're kind of ready to cook now. And instead of my Karahi pan, I've just got a wok, which is going to work just as well. So I'm going to light this. A bit of oil in the pan, lovely. And I'm going to go in with some cumin seeds, a teaspoon of cumin seeds whole. And basically, what this will do is add a really lovely nutty flavour to the curry. But with spices, the first thing you put into the oil will be like the most profound flavour within the curry. So we're going to get this beautiful sort of cumin-y, nutty flavour running through it, which is only a good thing. And to that, I'm going to add my very delicately sliced onion. And this is why you wanted everything kind of pre-chopped, almost like a stir fry, because this cooks really, really quickly. You don't want to be kind of messing around with sort of having to chop anything now. So going to give these a quick toss around in the oil so that they start breaking down, they start taking on some colour, they caramelise in the oil, which is exactly what we're looking for. So the onions have wilted down, they've taken on a lovely golden tint at the edges. They're going to be beautiful and sweet and caramelised, so we can start just chucking in the rest of the things. So I've got my ginger, got my chilli, that's all going to go in. And I'm going to put in my very delicately chopped tomatoes. Into that I'm going to add some salt, some of that lovely garam masala, and half a teaspoon of lovely turmeric, which will add a beautiful colour, sort of earthy flavour. I mean, that sounds a bit weird, but it's the best way to describe it. I'm going to just crank the heat up a bit, and what I want is I want all the juice from those tomatoes to seep out and make a really beautiful gravy. Once your tomatoes have cooked down, you're ready to add the rest of your ingredients. So I'm going to just chuck in the pepper. And I've got 4 chicken thighs that I've just cut up into sort of bite-sized pieces, and they're going to just go in as well. And I'm going to just stir the whole lot into this sauce. Now, it really is smelling wicked. This is a great, great base sauce for anything. I mean, you could be putting in like chickpeas if you're vegetarian, you could be putting in fish, prawns, whatever you want. This is basically ready. Just leave it for about 10-12 minutes till the chicken's beautifully cooked, the peppers wilted and they're lovely and soft. The whole thing is just going to be so tasty. I'm just going to leave it, go and get ready, and I'm going to come back when it's done. My friends are going to be here any minute now, but I just need to finish off this curry. I'm just going to squeeze in just a trickle of lemon. And I'm going to add a little handful of lovely fresh coriander. It's ready. That's my chicken Karahi.
Subscribe to Hungry and feed your food obsession.